I just see a lot of posts right now on social media that they just created. I think they're doing a military draft now. House of Representatives, I think, just passed it or something like that for 20-some-year-olds. I'm not too sure what the age range is, but they're and when they do stuff like that, they're making plans to go to war. So, and I've been seeing posts about NATO says they're gonna go to war with Russia. They're not gonna cease fire. There's not gonna be it. So their plan is to destroy Russia. And what does that mean for everybody else? Well, that's gonna be World War. I mean, it's already World War III. They're saying with the whole Russia Ukraine thing, but it's gonna escalate really bad, and where there's gonna be nuclear weaponry. Um, if this all is coming out to be, I mean, the way everything's is headed, it's not looking good. Um, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but the momentum is leading to that right now. So they're doing a military draft, and so they're gonna be drafting a lot of you younger brown folks out here to fight in the front lines for a stupid war that's caused by genocide Joe Biden, and and there's gonna be a lot of people being slaughtered on both sides. So um, and so Russia is it's nothing to play around because you mess with Russia, you're also messing with China. So it's just not looking good right now. These guys want world wars, and they don't care. They're going full blast. So, and right now Russia is right there on the shores of Florida with their nukes and everything, and any little incident can be instigated. Just like sometimes the United States causes what's called false flag, and they blame it on the opposing faction. So back with the was it the when they went to war with Japan. I heard that the United States instigated that whole thing, and that they actually did something where they crossed the line where they weren't supposed to be at, and then they blamed it. They did something, and then I guess the Japanese reacted, or I don't know all the details. It's been a while since I've been on the subject, but basically, the United States instigated that whole thing, and this what's led them to use the atom bomb on the Japanese people. So, but that's not going to happen with the Russians because at that time the Japanese didn't have no nuclear weaponry or atom bombs or anything like that. So they can't. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my little chat here. But yeah, so yeah, this Russia's not playing around. They're big boys too, So um, they're not like how Japan was back in the day. When the United States bombed Japan, they didn't have nuclear weaponry and atom bombs or nothing like that to defend themselves. Now, but Russia is no joke. They got nuclear weaponry. They got all these was it hypersonic missiles and everything. You can't be playing around with Russia. But right now, they're determined to destroy Russia, and we're gonna see what happens because they and Russia says they'll go after the Europeans with their nukes, and they also have their warships right here on Florida. So not good news. And I'm over here in Los Angeles, and they have like I think they even have like subs in the Pacific Ocean too. So this is not looking good, man. Not looking good. Um, anyways, so definitely be aware that these warmongers, they're gonna try to draft your family, your younger family or sons and all that, and they're gonna put them to war with with this upcoming wars, and it looks like they want to go to war with Russia. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but just be aware that they're trying to draft the younger people, and it might be like another Vietnam or something like that, where people get drafted and they're gonna be slaughtered. Because Russia is no joke. Russia is more powerful than Vietnam. Let me tell you that. They got some hardcore weaponry and military, and they're way advanced than Vietnam. So you know, you guys, this is no joke. But they're gonna try to draft you know a lot of people living in the United States and trying to put them on the front lines. Usually they do that with people of color. They have them in the front lines, and you know that's what they do and stuff like that. So, anyways, oh, I got a lot of people today in the chat. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the chat. Yeah. So just be aware that the House of Representatives they just drafted it actually created a military draft, and it's for the youngsters to when it's time to go to war, they have to go to war. Unless you're like Muhammad Ali, and I know back in the day Muhammad Ali refused. He refused to join their military because he says, why should I go over there and go to war with some with yellow people who never oppressed me and my people, and why should I fight for these white people who've oppressed my people, something like that. So I think Muhammad Ali actually went to jail. He'd rather go to jail than fight in their military. And I think a lot of you brown folks do the same thing. Why should you go fight for the white man's wars, and spill your blood just to be, in their colonial status oppression, So don't even participate in that. Hey, if it means you have to go to jail, then go to jail, man. But you don't need to be in the front lines where you're going to get slaughtered. Let them fight their wars. Tell them to send their children. All these people in Congress, all these Zionists and everything, tell them to send their children in the front lines. Don't be preying off of younger brown generations out here. And that's what they do. I seen so many in my neighborhoods, all these brown neighborhoods and everything. They have their military trying to draft us all the time, trying to recruit us. They're predators. That's what they do, and they give all these false promises and stuff like that, and that's what they do. And I don't see that a lot happening in well affluent white neighborhoods out here, especially out here in Los Angeles. And So you see it mostly in neighborhoods where there's a lot of people of color. So yeah, they're gonna try to draft our people to fight their wars and everything, but um, it looks like they want to fight against Russia, and you know and it's not gonna end up well, because Russia's no joke, man. They got some hardcore weaponry. They got hypersonic missiles that United States can't even defend against, and they're right there in Florida with their submarines right there. Believe me, how is the United States going to defend against that? And yeah, it's just getting crazy and out of hand. Thanks to Genocide Joe, right? Joe Biden, the guy that you voted for, right? Some of you Joe Biden voters and stuff like that. This is what's happening right now. Um, So I got a lot of people commenting. Let me see if I can comment real fast, because I'm kind of like in a hurry. But let's see here. A lot of people just came in. Uh, I guess people here are more on here on Saturdays or something like that. But any okay, somebody says, "What are you talking about?" Well, I'm if you read actually the heading, it's the military draft and possible war, coming up. Um, yeah, so how's it going, Gloria from Casual Conversations? Um, anyways, oh, you got some spammers here too in the comment section, so I'm not gonna really respond to them. uh, let's see here. Yeah, so okay. Gloria mentioned something about that. You saw it was for 18 to 24 year olds. Yeah, I think that might be it too. Yeah, that's still pretty bad. They're recruiting younger generations and everything, and they're gonna go and spill, be dying in the front lines, and this could be a really bad war, really bad, you know, and it's gonna lead to nuclear wars, and all this nuclear wars is going to involve the whole world pretty much. So so this is not going to be no little petty wars out here. This is going to be like some nuclear stuff, man. Um so let's see here. Oh, so I got some weirdos making weird comments on here, so I'm not even going to respond to some of these guys. Um oh. So the topic is, I don't know if you guys could read. I actually wrote it on my YouTube, and the topic is that the United States is just created a military draft for people to basically forcibly join the military. I mean, to fight in the front lines, because it looks like they're gonna go to war. Something's going on behind the scenes, so it looks like they want to start a war, and it looks like it might be with Russia. So something they're making plans right now. So yeah, so and then we have all this nuclear submarines right here in Florida, and yeah, it's not looking good, not looking good. Anyways, well, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to come on here very briefly and just mention that so some of you brown folks out here, you have say you have younger children or younger family and all that, just let them know, hey, you don't have to join that stinking military and fight their imperialist wars and spill your blood for these colonizers. Just straight up, let them send their own children to the wars, let them spill their blood, you don't have to fight these wars, for them. Anyways, I gotta go. See you guys later. Have a good day.